2024, and we have the full moon in Aquarius, of course. So yeah, and then we have Jupiter direct squaring Saturn, who is still in retrograde in your first house. So we're dealing with the fourth and first house. So until the 19th of September, we're going to have relationship issues, okay? Or you may not be getting along with other people, or the Gemini in your life or the air sign in your life you may not be getting along with at this time with this energy. For some of you, you're going to go back and forth of should I stay or should I go now? Alrighty, so you can be feeling very confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Alright, at this time, because I hate that. I'm not a very confused person. So I really hate when people can't make up their damn mind. It's like such a pet peeve. If you can't, if I ask you a question, like, oh my God, I have some friends and family members that are Cancer signs, and I'm sorry, but if you cannot make up your damn mind within 2 seconds of me asking you a question, I'm automatically taking that as a no. And yeah, and yes, I am mad at you on top of that. So they already know what time it is. Okay, and then it goes, well, you'll get over it. I'm like, no, I won't. So anyways, so it's kind of like that, and it's happening with your Saturn in retrograde in Pisces, and then it's going to happen again when Jupiter goes retrograde in October. Saturn goes direct November 15th, and then Jupiter will be squaring your fourth house. So this means that you're gonna, right now you're intriguing the Saturn in Pisces thing right now, but then when Jupiter goes retrograde and it goes back squaring your fourth house, you're really going to be feeling, and if let's say you haven't done anything for change, you're really going to be feeling anxious and restless for change. This could be a move, this could be a breakup happening with this energy here, this could be creating your boundaries with other family members at this time with this energy and really laying down the law with them. You may not be getting along with family during this time period as well with this energy, but it's a lot of indecisions happening for you in regards, should I stay, should I go, either with a move, or this could be ending of a relationship. But you're definitely going to be fighting. You may be in a bad mood now and do not wish to talk about your feelings or to talk about what's going on. It's probably best to leave it alone for right now. You can feel like your life is a bit chaotic at this time, or even in the office can feel a bit chaotic. You may have to deal with complaints more at this time from the women in your life with this energy. Health worries may be on your mind. For some of you, you may not be getting along with live-in relationships. This could be fighting with other family members, and you may have to make some decisions of like, should I not disassociating myself with other family members because they can be too much drama, and stuff like that, and really creating your boundaries with other family members because they are emotionally like too much for you. It could be like constant drama, lying and backstabbing, and it's like, damn, and I'm trying to be peaceful and namaste, and it's like, how can I be peaceful and namaste when what is my hair doing? When you being all about drama, it's like, So that could be happening at this time. I feel like if you have been repressing certain feelings, it's going to come out in a big nasty way. Okay, and that might happen on the 19th as Jupiter breaks from this energy with Saturn in retrograde. So there could be outbursts going on. There could be outbursts going on from now till September 19th, and then you'll decide, okay, I'm gonna go. All right, the focus is more towards your personal life, and your home life is the focus. Your support system now is being challenged. Alrighty, you could be treading on a no-win situation and really treading on a fine line when it comes to love relationships. Especially live-in relationships are really going to suffer at this time. Pick and choose your battles. If you want to stay with this relationship, you're not trusting your intuition for some of you here as well. You're like mind over heart because you want to see this relationship all the way through at this time. You want to be that devoted husband or devoted wife because maybe you're more concerned about like what other people think with this energy. Depends what's going on with your 10th house, okay? But some people are a little bit more cautious with that. For some of you, this could be your partner has the coin purse, okay, with this energy, or you're giving your partner too much power and then it realized that you have the coin purse, okay? You could be leaving a love relationship during this time period. I wouldn't be surprised. Alrighty, there's also a T-square going on with your 7th house with Venus in Virgo, making you very restless for change, very restless to do something about something. So with Pluto trining Juno as well with the Lilith moon, this is also obsession about a relationship. So for some of you here, I feel like this could be new love coming in. You could be crushing on somebody but not doing anything about it. This energy gonna drive you crazy, okay? Then on the 20th, the North Node is not well aspected in the sign of Aries. It's forming a square in the 2nd and the 11th house at this time. And, oh, the 2nd and the 8th house, okay. Oh, I don't know what I wrote. Okay, so this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. This could also be the start of your new normal. This could be an end of a relationship if you were dealing with that, like I scratch your back, you scratch my back kind of relationship. Does not necessarily have to be a lover. It could have been a symbiotic relationship, a friendship that, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, and that relationship comes to an end because you had lessons with your giving energy and how much you contributed to the relationship and how little you were getting back from this situation, and now you're done. So you may, North Node, not well aspected, all about self-reliance. For some of you, this could be like a transformative time for you financially, the way you spend your money, saving your money. For others of you, this could be an ending of a relationship, a love relationship at this time, because you were codependent on that relationship as well, and that could have been the karmic relationship, and then you get a divorce and then the soulmate comes in. All right, for others of you, I would be careful with your money. You have lessons with money because you have to, because it's dealing with the sign of Aries, North Node in Aries, and I also have a glossary page that I talk about it too. But North Node is all about, in the 2nd house, your values, how you handle money. You need to learn to be more like an Aries at this time with money. You need to learn to be more resourceful with your money. You need to learn how to spend it differently at this time. Maybe learn how to save more during this time period. Also, this could be career transformation for some of you here with this energy, okay? I feel like, you know, there could be other sources of income that can come from you, but it's not going to come from a partner. All right, so you may have to learn how to be on one income at this time. You may have to learn to be more adaptable with your financial situation here for some of you. For others of you, again, this is leaving a relationship and learning to not be codependent. You could be cheating on your spouse at this time with this energy, or cheating on your boyfriend or girlfriend, because Venus is not well aspected in your 7th house. So there's some kind of betrayal of love or a love affair going on. Then on the 21st, Pluto is quincunx Vesta in the 12th and 6th house. You could be at a crossroads with career, and at the same time, North Node not well aspected, reevaluating your career direction because you're not seeing money. But also, North Node not well aspected, depends what's going on with the rest of your chart. This could be a time where you're being put on your path, okay? So Mars goes into Cancer. Before Mars goes into Cancer in September, you may have to make some quick decisions. You could change your mind again in December with this energy as well. So this is dealing with the 2nd, 8th, and 11th house. You may not feel a connection with other people, or you may have a different or a difficult time getting along with others. Chiron in retrograde in the 2nd house of money tells me that this is a time where your money's doing well, where your career is doing well. You're definitely getting a confidence boost at this time with this energy here. And then we have beautiful Pallas at 25 degrees this week, moving into Sagittarius. September 12th is going to be in Sagittarius, and then this is going to be more of a popular energy time for you with career. For some of you, this could be love. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media. So on the 19th, you could be changing your mind again in regards to career with this energy. Those of you dealing with the healthcare field, because Vesta is in Leo at this time with the 6th house, and some of you have Vesta in Leo, and most of you are nurses or doctors or things like that, anything to do with taking care of other people, anything to do being in service to other people. If you're feeling some kind of way, you're not getting along with others for the moment right now, you're not feeling like you can vibe with others, Oh, hi, Ava. Uh-oh. All right. Um, So I would hold off on that with this energy here until September 12th, okay? In regards to you being at a crossroads with your healthcare field, this could be dealing with like massage therapy, that could be healthcare as well, because you got to be in service to others and touch others and stuff like that. So that's really important job. So it could be like things like that with this energy. So, before you go, oh, I want to quit my job and stuff like that, give it a second. The planets suck. Okay, give it a second to September 12th or the 19th before you go making some life decisions in regards to career, because you may regret it. Okay, then on the 22nd, again, North Node not well aspected. This is your new normal coming up in regards to love relationships. You may not be able to rely on your partner financially. For some of you, you may have to rely more on yourself financially at this time. So you could be hurting for money at this time with this energy. You could be thinking about going back to school. You could be having to be more reliable on yourself, because you may not be able to rely on other people in your life anymore. Or you only have one source of income with this energy, and it's teaching you how to be more financially independent, how to save, how to like forego your luxuries for right now with this energy. And you can find yourself no longer buying certain amenities or luxuries. You're having to get creative with your money. So, but doesn't mean to take your money situation out on other people at this time either, just because you're going through it financially here. Okay. Venus is quincunx Chiron with the second and seventh house. I see why you're kind of like reevaluating your career direction at this time, because you could be dealing with your low self-esteem with this energy here. Your inferiority complex could be coming out with this energy. You're not getting ahead and you're not seeing the results you want to see. Then on top of that, you're helping somebody else grow, but at the same time, you're not seeing the results that you want to see for yourself. Okay, so this is a great time to start looking at all the things that you have accomplished. Alrighty, this is dealing with self-worth and self-value, Chiron. Alright, and you have to look at all the things that you have accomplished. You could feel like other people are taking advantage of you, which they probably are, but at the same time, you're allowing it, been allowing it, because you never said no. You never said that naughty word, no. Stop it. I'm very honest with other people and creating my boundaries with other people, because one, at this point, I'm so damn jaded. I got trust issues for days. So it's kind of like if I get a whiff or even a fart of somebody using me, I start going, no. No, this sounds like a reading. Shut up. Stop it. And they're like, I'm not trying. Even my friend Noli comes in with, I don't want a reading. Because he knows I'll get paranoid. I'm like, bitch, don't use me. So it's kind of like that, So you have to be able to say no. And if these people have to leave your life, bitch, go. Okay? Don't waste my time. Hello, goodbye. All right? Because all we are lessons or blessings to each other. Okay? And if you're a lesson for me, go. Quickly go. Run, bitch. Okay? Because I don't need you in my life. And I don't want to spend years fighting with you. Okay? So go. Vesta is also squaring Uranus with the third and sixth house. This is all about your purpose-driven journey this week, and really reevaluating. So you're going through it emotionally and reevaluating your purpose-driven journey. This could also be family conflicting with your purpose-driven journey, meaning that family is trying to make more time for you and you're trying to focus on your damn goals. You're trying to focus on your damn school to become a nurse or a doctor or a professor or whatever the hell you want to be. And you're kind of like, I'm trying to do me, boo-boo. It's like, for real, like, lay off. I'm trying to do me. If I fail my exam, I kill you. It's like that, and what's going to happen here is you're going to resent them, because what happened if something like that happens? You're going to resent them. You're going to resent them because you're going to feel like they're not helping you grow, and they're kind of poo-pooing on you. They're not being supportive, so you're kind of feeling some kind of way. For some of you, your purpose-driven journey at this time is kind of like them in your purpose, getting involved in your purpose-driven journey, or having to create that time balance thing with this energy here. For some of you, I get it's almost like you're your own saboteur in life, okay? By not allowing you to do your studies, by not allowing you to do your job or to do your purpose-driven journey. Because Vesta in the 6th house is a very, for some of you, check out your natal chart if you have Vesta in your 6th house. Thank God I don't, because if I wasn't doing my purpose-driven journey, like God would do, like, for example, like with my astrology, no matter how much and how hard, I've been doing this since I was 13, like as a professional. Like my mom used to sit there and make me do this all day long. Date of birth, time and place, date of birth, time and place, date of birth, time. And I would do natal charts all day long. Date of birth, time and place, date of birth, time and place. Listen to her have conversations about Mercury, about the full moon, about the eclipse. And she'd just sit there and talk to me about planets and astrology and planets and the signs and this and that all day long. You know, all of you are going, oh my God, I love astrology at 13. And you're like, oh my God, I'm such a witch. And I'm sitting here like, I want to go. I don't want to think this no more. I want to go and watch my freaking Discovery Planet. Thank you. You know, I'm crying and shit. But it's like every time you try to run away from your purpose-driven journey, God gonna put you back to it. So you're always gonna come back to it. And especially if you have Vesta in your 6th house, that's your purpose. That is your purpose-driven journey, to be in service to others. And God's gonna put you on your journey every single damn time. Okay, so stop being your own saboteur. All right, and other people in your life could be your saboteur for you and sabotaging you what you're supposed to be doing at this time with this energy. So there could be a lot of fights, Saturn squaring Jupiter, in regards to people not allowing you to do your purpose-driven journey here, okay? And again, it depends what's going on in your chart. This could also be like family relationships at this time, kind of like damaging your career. For some of you here, you could be involved in other people's agenda way too much invested in other people, you know, jumping hoops for them and trying to make them happy and trying. And it's like, you know, for my cross watchers, you kind of need to give them their space if they got Vesta in their 6th house. So check out Astro Thing, find out where that Vesta is, because bitch, you gonna be, that person gonna resent and hate you, okay? So if they say that they studying. And on top of that, they got low self-esteem right now, so you need to back off, girl. Okay? But if they don't got it, don't worry about it. All right? But this is but for some of you, you know, other people are involved in your agenda way too much. And the problem, you have very low self-esteem at this time, and you don't feel confident enough as well to create your own boundaries with other people. So you keep jumping through hoops trying to make other people happy, and you're going to end up resenting them by September 19th, okay? So what ends up happening is that we end up like having these nasty ass outbursts, you know, like that movie It, and we're the damn clown going, I'm going to kill you, you know? And it's like, oh my God, there they go. There goes Pisces. Oh, don't they look cute, you know? And look at, they're going underneath the sewer. Oh, bye Pisces. You know, so you know, you really need to create those boundaries, and you need to communicate your feelings more with other people in your life. You really need to step into your role of being in service to others, and just being in service for the sake of being in service, not for the sake of like wanting something more with this energy here. Because like I said, every time I run away from this bitch, God pulls me back in, and it's like, damn, you know, it's like how you know. So it's kind of like that. So you kind of have to learn to be in service for the sake of being in service, not expecting a thank you, not expecting nothing, and just work for the sake of working. You could be fighting that role as well. I did, but God will put you back in. You're not getting the growth that you want for right now, but once Pallas goes into Sagittarius, you'll see that growth again, okay? So be patient, delve into affirmations, delve into spirituality and the power of prayer. Let God carry you. Let the angels pick you up and be like, it's okay, baby. It's okay. I know. It's okay. It's okay. And it's like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay, bitch. You know? So, you know, for some of you, you may drop out but then come back again kind of situation here, because you may have a lot going on in your personal life at this time emotionally that you are not able to focus, okay? Or you may have to forego the relationship in order for you to focus on your purpose-driven journey, alrighty? Then on August 22nd, 10:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Virgo. So I'm acknowledging the time difference and the time zones that everybody's in. So 10:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time, is 3 p.m. in Nigeria, 3 p.m. in London and Europe. So I'm acknowledging the time differences. So I decided to do it on the 23rd, so that way everybody else could feel like, okay. So this is an excellent time to form business partnerships, collaborations. Okay, chances are the other person that's coming in is going to give you an added boost with career. The issues of marriage may come up. It is also a favorable time for weddings. Legal issues work favorably. The sun is forming a square with the 4th, 7th, and 10th house, so you're going through it emotionally. So you can be getting into it with family, and this could be whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. They can be moving out. You could be moving out of the relationship as well. This could also be a divorce happening for some of you here. This could also be a time of an experience. This could also be when you experience like your sparks and interest, life sparks and interest in metaphysics or psychic phenomenon as well. You could feel very sensitive and more in tune to the energies around you. Now the problem with that, you cannot get lit. Be careful with getting drunk, and be careful with your medication, because you're gonna be tripping balls. All right. Watch for tendencies to follow your whims or to dabble too much at this time with like if you're trying to get your witchy poo on, I really would do it to an extent. Okay. You can get a little bit of accomplishment happening. The sun is trining Chiron in the 2nd and 7th house. This can be a great time for growth with your career. This could also be a great time for word of mouth, a good time for those of you in media and social media. With the sun in your 7th house at this time, it's a beautiful time to really stand out and be seen, showcase your talents, what you can bring and what you can bring to the table when it comes to leadership. You tend to stand out more. You can't be, you need to receive your recognition at this time with this energy. Oh, I think I continue writing. Oh, did I continue writing? Oh, I continued. Okay, so I'll continue. All right, so I'm going to continue. So it's a little bit of an extended. Okay, so to continue. This is a good, oh, you know what happened? I think I know what happened. So then I did it for so one is for one North and South America, and then the other one is for, this, I'm trying to not make these a 1-hour thing. Okay, this is a good time to seek business partnerships. Like I said, did I write the same thing? Okay, you have an opportunity to meet with other powerful individuals who can influence your life better. An excellent time for new business partnerships. Okay, so is this the same stuff? Did I write the same stuff twice? Okay. Okay. For some of you, you're very ambitious for power. Just don't abuse your power. Okay. Pluto in retrograde in your 12th house. It's going to be causing you some challenges with your relationships with other people. So just be aware that you may not be able to take constructive criticism at this time. People could be calling you out. This is a beautiful time to make ego smaller by taking the constructive criticism, by listening and applying the constructive criticism that is being given to you. So you could be really going through it emotionally at this time. All right. You may want to also put yourself in other people's shoes at this time and use that beautiful word couth. For some of you, you may have at this time, you need to filter yourself as much as possible to avoid challenges with the Pluto in retrograde energy. All righty. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. So for some of you, the focus on housing at this time. This could also be traveling coming up. For some of you, this could be dealing with property matters during this time period with this energy, like your mortgages or like leases at this time, or dealing with like landlord with this energy. The Nine of Wands, you're going through it at this time. You could be dealing with fears, your emotional hangups during this time period as well. You need to overcome or handle your business during this time with this energy here. For some of you, not all of you, I feel like you're very resilient. Okay, you can make things happen. You have to believe in yourself, delve into spirituality. You're going through it. Queen of Swords. See, when the Queen of Swords is one of the first cards that come up for me, that means that you either schizophrenic, batshit crazy right now, or you that person that is like all analytical and stoic and indifferent, but inside your mind is like it's like a Stephen King novel. Okay, it's like The Shining, but you're Jack Nicholson's character. Okay, it's like that, but then you're like all like, I'm fine, everything's great, and it's like Wow, it kind of feels like a horror movie. Should I be scared? So it's like that. The Hierophant card, fate is intervening. So you may, North Node energy. So you may not like that fate is intervening at this time with this energy and kind of taking the helm with certain areas of your life. So certain things can be out of control at this time with this energy. So again, not the easiest energy time for you as well, all right? But everything is temporary, okay? The Moon card, I feel like for some of you here, you can be romanticizing certain situations. You can be very idealistic at this time with this energy. You're not necessarily being about facts with this energy. You could be delving more into spirituality at this time with this energy, okay? For some of you, you see what you want to see at this time, so it's very difficult to talk you out of things. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations with this energy and you're ready to walk away. For some of you, you could be very protective of your dreams as well with this energy. The Empress card, for some of you, you could be dealing with mother or the women in your life, certain relationships you're ready to walk away from, but at the same time, you could be intimidated or scared to walk away from them. This could also be your codependency with certain relationships in your life, and especially if they're like 27 years old and 23 years old, you know, it's kind of like ripping off your arm. So you could be very scared to leave those relationships because for some reason, even though they're not the best relationships, and these are normally the karmic relationships that are hard to leave, you are codependent on it. So this is something that you have to work through with this energy, and you have to go through it. And it's not going to be the easiest energy because of Lilith moon and because of Juno in the sign of Libra at this time in your 8th house. And Lilith moon takes on, and I'll tell you, Lilith moon in Libra takes on the overtures of Pluto energy. So she breaks it down and she builds it back up. Okay, so be careful with that bitch. I don't like that bitch, but be careful with her. Okay, she's not friendly. She a control freak. Okay, so just be careful with her because it can make you a control freak as well. Alrighty, and make you very much like very like challenging to be around with, especially with other people, and especially when people's opinions differ from yours. So you can seem almost like attacking or ratchet at times with this energy. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. I do see unexpected expenditures coming up with this energy here, so just be careful with that, with this energy. Be careful with your spending during this time period as well. The Queen of Cups, for some of you here, I feel like there could be thoughts of somebody else with this energy. For some of you, you could be crushing on somebody at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty, so I feel like that could be coming up. The focus can be on the women in your life at this time with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you're really going through it emotionally, and so there could be thoughts of the past at this time and romanticizing past relationships because you're going through it in general. You may not be going through it with this other person or this new person in your life, but whatever it is that you're going through, you're kind of like wanting the past back because the past was easier for you and stuff like that. Okay, so leave the past alone. Alrighty, because the past got nothing new to teach your ass. Alrighty, I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you need people in your life that like understand you at this time with this energy here. Okay, the Five of Wands, you could be turning a hobby into a money-making idea with this energy here. The Six of Swords, your new normal is coming up. This can be a relocation happening as well. For others of you, there could be delays in traveling. The Ten of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, don't carry other people's weight. Don't carry other people's agendas at this time unless you are financially, emotionally good at this time. And I don't feel like a lot of you are like there yet. Okay, you're not emotionally good at this time and kind of going through it. So this is not the time to be invested in other people's problems. You need to start focusing on you with this energy here. For some of you, like myself, you're working hard to make your dreams come true. You're working hard to get yourself out of financial debt at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you, you're married to your work at this time with this energy. Okay, so that could be happening. I feel like for some of you, you could also be being pushed to your limits at work. So you're reevaluating your career direction. And like I said, it's going to get better. The Fool card, new beginnings, a blase kind of energy is coming up for you as well. For some of you, you're living like a bohemian lifestyle meaning like you don't have necessarily a job. You may have like a hobby that you're focusing on as income, like I do with this energy, and kind of like proving other people wrong that you can live this life with this energy here as well. Alrighty, the Ace of Cups, I see love around the corner at this time with this energy for some of you here as well. For some of you, I see pregnancy coming up. Okay, so if you don't want to have a baby, it could happen. It could really happen. You got Jupiter in your 4th house or 5th house right now. Yeah, you can have a baby. So if you're not expecting children, then put a rubber on it or something, because yeah, you're fertile. The 3 of Coins, I feel like this is a time of spiritual growth and emotional growth happening for you as well with this energy here. The 6 of Cups, you can be again sentimental about the past. For some of you, you can be going back to a place where you used to live or you used to visit with this energy here as well. So there's traveling coming up for some of you here. The Chariot card, I see a victory happening. Again, emphasis on traveling a lot more than usual. For some of you, the focus could be on your car or transportation. Could be difficult, so be careful with the car at this time with this energy. The World card, I feel like this is emotional validation at this time. This could be fate intervening with this energy here. I feel like, you know, again, low self-esteem. You're delving into self-pity at this time with this energy here, so try to get out of your funk. Okay, I feel like this is a great time to get organized with this energy here as well. During this time period, the King of Coins, dealing with trials and tribulations with this energy here as well. So this may not be the easiest time period for you until September comes along, and then the energy will start to get easier. The Sun card, emotional validation, recognition, success, fame is coming to you during this time period as well with this energy here. The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over in certain areas of your life at this time with this energy as well. For some of you, you're more invested in your dreams. You could also be working on yourself as well and kind of restoring your self-esteem during this time period as well. I do feel like you could be letting go of certain situations that no longer bring you happiness with this energy, so I would be careful with that as well. So you might change your mind again in December, so pick and choose your battles at this time. The Four of Swords, I feel with this energy here, let me see what's going on. Okay, yeah, I see confrontation coming up for you. All right, I feel like you kind of do your own thing at this time with this energy, and you don't like really care what other people will think at this time with this energy here as well. So you could be making other people unhappy. For some of you, this could be retraining at this time. For some of you, you're really focusing on you at this time and kind of neglecting other people's needs with this energy as well. So you're not focusing on relationships. For some of you, you know, Pisces has a big lesson with like needing to learn to focus on their relationships. Okay, so there's this big lesson in regards to like you could be feeling bored in relationships at this time, but I feel like it's because you need to learn to connect more with your relationship. Be more giving, be more about the other person at this time. Reciprocate the energy. Don't be just about yourself and that's it with this energy. So that's why you're going to get like a lot of confrontation from this other person, because you're not paying attention to the relationship, okay? I feel like you're unable to keep on top of things, so certain things can feel a little bit out of control. For some of you, you're really going through it. You can be a skeptic at this time. You may not be as optimistic with this energy here because you're dealing with your reality and you're focusing on your reality, so you could be going through it emotionally during this time period as well. The Three of Swords, again, traveling coming up for you, so big emphasis on traveling with this energy here. A lot of sword cards at this time. So I see a lot of arguing going on with this energy here. So this could also be dealing with relationship problems during this time period. For some of you, you could be moving away from a bad situation. So some of you, you know, you need to pick and choose your battles with other people. I do see you pissing off your girlfriends at this time, okay? Girlfriends, love relationships, like you pissing people off. All right, so be careful with that at this time with this energy. Be careful with the women in your life because you're pissing them off. Either you're not communicating with your feelings, you're not being open and honest and transparent about your feelings. That could be like numero uno thing, and you're just kind of like, you know, sometimes I gotta put my charger on. Sometimes, you know, Cancer, no, well, Cancer, okay, but sometimes Cancer men and also Pisces and other water signs like Scorpio can be very secretive about their feelings and not really talking about their feelings and not really allowing other people in. And then other people get really pissed off by that because, one, I'm a psychic, so I'm not going to have no problem figuring out why the hell you mad at me, okay? Or what the hell you going through or whatever you're going through. But there's definitely an emotional disconnect for some of you. If you're looking for if you're looking for that person to commit to you, they are unable to commit to you at this time. So if you're looking for like long term, basically what you see is what you get. So you may still end up being the girlfriend or the boyfriend at this time because this person doesn't want to commit with you. I think it has to deal with their money situation. So if you're dealing with like male Pisces, if they're not good financially, then they don't want to commit. It's kind of like a Taurus. If a Taurus does not want to commit with you at all or be in a relationship at all and they just want to have sex, then they are just going to do it because, one, their money situation is not in a good place. So this person's money situation is not in a good place at this time with this energy. For others of you, my male Pisces, you could be crushing on somebody, but you're going to give up on it before even trying. Okay, you're like, F it, because you're not in a good place financially, or you're going through it or you're still married at this time needing to leave a relationship. Okay, I feel like also here that you're a people pleaser, which is another big problem. Okay, and I've had a lot of lessons with that, because at the end of the day, you got to do you, boo boo. There's a reason why we feel things and we're intuitive, and why we have these feelings and intuition, because sometimes our intuition says we need to go that way, and it's like, I need to go that way? Oh, hell no, I need to go that way. I need more signs. And then it's like, bitch, how many signs can I give you to tell you you need to go that way? And then it's like, oh, I need to go that way. So it's like that. So right now you're placating to other people's needs, wants, and wishes rather than being open and honest about your feelings at this time with this energy here, okay? The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time. With this energy, your consciousness could also be changing as well. So your values, your needs, and desires could be changing. Well, don't say that, Mary, because when you say that, you're putting yourself in that lack situation. I dislike money. No, you should say, I love money. Money is not the problem. Okay, so money is not the problem at all, because once you start saying stuff like that, you need to be careful with your words. You create a spell for yourself. That's the best thing about writing things down. You create spells. Okay, so don't say that. You love money. All right. You just don't like paying your bills. You just want it all in your savings account. So anyway, so that could be happening at this time. All right. The Two of Cups, I do see new love around you, but it's not happening anytime soon. So I give it about 3 months for some of you here, because my male Pisces want to sit on their hands about it with this energy, or for right now, they want to placate to another relationship, especially my married Pisces, and try to be like, look, I'm a good husband. I'm a good person, because you guys want that emotional validation, like you're good and stuff. Yeah, it does. So just be careful with that at this time with this energy here, okay? You gotta do you, boo-boo. You really do, because we're getting older and older, and then all these become shoulda, woulda, couldas, regrets, and then as we get older and age, some of you, and you're sitting here placating to this marriage that you're not happy in and stuff, and it's like you could be creating memories with somebody that you can be happy with and that you can love, and like I said, this is the time of soulmates. So give yourself the permission to leave a situation so you can be happy. I do see unexpected love happening, love at first sight happening, new relationship coming in at this time for some of you, not all of you. For some of you, you could be hiding this relationship from other people at this time. So you could be crushing on somebody and spying on them with this energy here as well, alrighty? For others of you, I feel like this could be a long distance relationship going on too, with this energy here, alrighty? So I see that happening. All right, so it's up to you what you want to do. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, and you got a lot of tens here. So the tens tell me in numerology, If you would like a $20 email reading with me, I'll be more than happy to look at that. The link is in the description box below. Also, I have a Cash App too that you can go to, and I'll be more than happy to look that up for you. Whatever burden you have to carry, you may have to carry a little while longer. But like I was saying, the tens mean that you have to spend more time, that you prefer to spend more time alone, or that you can be alone. And it's not by choice. It's just that you lonely. Okay, it's like it's not my choice. I don't want to be alone. I'm just lonely. All right, so that's what I'm seeing in the cards at this time with this energy. So I don't feel like it's necessarily like the easiest time. I feel like you're all up in your heads about things and scared to make decisions or changes in your life that you need to make at this time with this energy, because you just placate, you're people pleasing. Okay, for some of you, money starts to get better. All right, and I do feel like you're going to be creating a new family legacy for yourself with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with family wounds at this time with this energy. You could be taking care of family at this time as well and focusing on family. For others of you, you could be leaving a family unit to go find yourself, and as you should, because there is no point to be in a place where you're not happy and then stay in a relationship that you're not happy in. Like my ex was like cheating on me. I let that bitch go, because if you feel the need that you got to find other women, you wasting my time. Like I told him, I said, I'm 44, bitch. I'm 44, okay? It's like, it's like, if you gotta go, go. Don't be wasting my time. I'm not gonna be in my 50s and be 54 and then be in a relationship that, this person like cheated on me all up and down, and then I'm gonna stay in the relationship. Why? Because I'm Jewish and I have to stay in my relationship? F that. I said, I even had to call like my rabbi and stuff and be like, okay, so he's an alcoholic, he cheating on me. And then he was like, is he Jewish? And I'm like, no, get your divorce. Thank you. I was like, no, because there is no way I'm going to sit there and waste my rest of my life and wait all the way till 54 for a relationship to get better. Okay? If you ain't getting better if I'm in my 40s, what the hell make me think you're going to get better when I'm in my 50s? I'm not going to wait for you to change and evolve and become a better person and then us figure out our love relationship. Meanwhile, you cheating on me and all these emotional affairs. Hell to the nay. You got to go, boo, go. Go find yourself. You could do so much better than me. He hasn't. So yeah, so just be aware of that. Don't waste people's times. Life is too short. Don't be staying in things where you're not happy and you just want to be like, I'm a good person. Well, you know what? I know I'm a good person, but yet everybody in my husband's family thinks I'm either Satan or Lilith. And they told me that basically the devil is beautiful and you are beautiful. And I'm like, well, if I'm the devil, then why the hell are you telling off the devil? Don't tell the devil off. It's like that. So, it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, you have these challenges with this person for a reason. You fighting every day in your marriage for a reason. Okay, it's not because, I'm going to grow and evolve, because guess what? I tried that. Meanwhile, I'm being a walking example in my life, because I'm not going to preach to nobody how to live their life, because in astrology and doing this for so many years, we all have our purpose-driven journey in life, and some of it may not make sense to other people, but it's part of your journey. So sometimes you got to be like, namaste, go bitch, So yeah, so that could be happening as well. So you just have to like realize that, and don't like placate to other people because you want to seem like you're a good person, because you're always going to be trying, even like you're always going to be jumping that hoop of like looking for that emotional validation. That's within you. Why do you not think you're a good person? Why do you not think you're worthy? Why are you allowing other people to treat you this way? You deserve to put yourself on a pedestal. Like I tell my crabs, put you on the pedestal. Don't put other people on the pedestal. Put you on the pedestal, because nobody else gonna put you on that pedestal. And for Pisces, that's for damn sure nobody gonna put you on that pedestal. Everybody gonna treat you like a second-class citizen all the time. So you need to stop doing that, and start, like owning your stuff and being like, I'm not going to allow you to treat me like this anymore. You need to change. Okay. So that's what's going on there. You can't be, you got to hold people accountable for their shit. For real. You got, because like I held him accountable for his stuff. And like I told him, I said, everybody tells me because of me, I inspire them to grow. Because of me, they are inspired to become psychic. They're inspired to do this. They're inspired to go to the Kabbalah Center and become Jewish. You know, because of me. And I said, and here you are, an alcoholic, and it's like I'm watering your pot, and at this point I am a bag of thorns, you know, like a rose bush, and it gets all thorns, and then he's lint in there. You know, so it's kind of like that. You can't do that to yourself and keep putting your energy into a cup that's like so full, it's satiated, it's becoming moldy and dirty and shit, you know? So you can't do that anymore to yourself. So you really need to think about letting go. And yeah, letting go hurts. You got that 8th house with Libra, your emotional attachments. But at the same time, if it's time to go, it's time to go, you know? So yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm still doing $20 email readings. I'm trying to reach my goal to read 100 people, so make sure to get a general reading today. I do try to get it back same time, but you know, if I'm dealing with like 100 people, that may not happen. Okay, so be patient with me. And I look forward to your reading. If you want a general, it's 1,500 words just to see what's coming up, so I can help you navigate through these stars. So check it out. Kisses. Oh, thank you, Mary. Love you too.